Sit back, relax and enjoy listening. Morning light begins to slip into the room. SV wakes slowly. For a moment she stays still, staring at the ceiling. Then the dull ache in her shoulder reminds her where she is. The night returns to her in fragments. The argument. The washroom. RK on the couch. She shifts slightly and immediately notices something strange. The pillow beneath her shoulder is positioned differently. Higher. Supporting the angle of the wound more carefully than she remembers placing it. Her eyes narrow faintly. She doesn't comment on it. Her gaze moves across the room. RK is still on the couch. One arm resting across his chest. Eyes closed. Breathing slow and even. Asleep. SV studies him for a moment. The couch looks uncomfortable. Too narrow. Too small. And yet he stayed there the entire night. Her mind dismisses the thought immediately. People do things for reasons. She just hasn't seen his yet. Then she hears it. Footsteps. Soft. Coming down the hallway. Her mother. SV's head snaps toward the door. If her mother walks in and sees him on the couch. Questions. Concern. Suspicion. All the things SV refuses to deal with this morning. Her eyes return to RK instantly. Still asleep. Of course he is. She moves fast. Swinging her legs off the bed carefully but urgently. Her shoulder protests but she ignores it. She crosses the short distance to the couch and stops beside him. RK. Her voice is low. Sharp. No response. The footsteps in the hallway grow closer. SV's irritation spikes. She reaches down and grabs the edge of the blanket covering him. RK. She says again, harsher now. His eyes open immediately. Alert. Awake far too quickly for someone who was deeply asleep. SV doesn't question it. You need to move, she whispers. He sits up slightly, confused for half a second. Then he hears it too. Footsteps outside the door. Understanding replaces the confusion instantly. SV steps back toward the bed, already climbing onto it again. Now, she mutters. RK stands, moves quickly but quietly. He reaches the bed just as the footsteps stop outside the room. SV shifts slightly under the blanket, creating space beside her. Not welcoming, just necessary. The door handle begins to turn. RK lies down beside her. Both of them go still, both pretending to sleep. The door opens quietly. SV's mother stands at the doorway, watching. For a moment she doesn't step inside. She simply looks at them. SV senses the hesitation immediately, even with her eyes closed. Something about the scene still isn't convincing enough. Without opening her eyes, she shifts slightly toward RK. Slow, careful. Her injured shoulder presses lightly against his arm as she moves closer. Then her hand slides forward across the blanket and rests against the fabric of his shirt. Not tight, just enough, like someone holding on in sleep. The moment her hand rests against his shirt, RK feels it. He goes completely still. Not reacting, not moving. Understanding immediately why she did it. SV holds the position. Quiet, natural, as if it happened unconsciously. At the doorway, her mother finally relaxes. Satisfied. She watches them for another second, then quietly steps away. Her footsteps fade down the hallway. Only after the sound disappears does SV slowly release her grip. Her hand withdraws. Her body shifts away again, creating distance. Neither of them opens their eyes. Neither of them says anything, but both of them know exactly why that moment just happened. And neither of them intends to acknowledge it.